They're performing for the most prestigious audience that they could ever, ask to be in front of, which is a bunch of choir directors from around the United States, and in fact, usually the world, as there are many international choirs there as well. So it's kind of like the final four of the choral world.
And there's just an energy and a hustle and bustle about these conventions that's really exciting. And it definitely made me excited to be a music teacher and seeing the world beyond UK and beyond the state of Kentucky and how exciting the career can be.
Actually, in 2003 was our first ACDA National Invitation where we sang at Carnegie Hall and Riverside Church in New York. So this is 10 years from then, and in that 10 years we've been quite active with numerous conventions, both music educators and choral directors conventions. And then we've also had the privilege of touring internationally, with our most recent being England, Ireland, and Wales, and singing in places like Canterbury Cathedral, Ely Cathedral, and singing for Evensong at St. Patrick's in Dublin. Our presentation is based on the recent book that's come out for women's choirs. It's actually the first book on conducting women's choirs, and it's a compilation from many authors. And so our chapter is on warm-ups, and we work together with the women's choir. We're very fortunate to have a great voice faculty here, and they're willing to lend their time and talents, especially Dr. Arnold coming in once a week as our vocal technician.
It's not often that a choral conductor will share the podium, and her generosity of spirit to allow me to come in to work with the girls is a great deal of fun for me. It's challenging, it keeps me on my feet. I come in to help with resonant vowels and to get them on the breath, if you will, for that energized singing so they can reach their fullest potential. It's such a special relationship that we have that hopefully people will see how well we interact together, how well we meet our goals together, and that would encourage other people to seek out, these other choral conductors, to seek out their voice teachers.
We're especially blessed at the University of Kentucky to be able to work with such a strong female presence as Dr. Hetzel and Dr. Arnold, and their influence has influenced me beyond measure, and I know has influenced all the rest of the women with the UK Women's Choir.
And the camaraderie that's within this choir, it is a family, and it is very much stated when these women walk in that if you're not part of a sorority when you come into UK, you will be embraced by the sorority of the women's choir.
You just cannot quantify the experience that is gained in the UK Women's Choir. It is something that is emotional, that's musical, that's physical and spiritual. You just feel like you belong.
Everybody plays all the time. You're always in the game, and it's a way to learn to work together, and that's what we're supposed to be teaching people about life. That you're not probably going to operate on your own, but how are you going to make this work together?